Hello, Mark.
Hello, Dave. How are you this evening?
Well, I've had worse days, but I've had better too. I had oral surgery this morning. I mean, I am feeling a little rough right at the moment, but I'm making it. And I had a great surgeon. Uh, Golly, my mind is so messed up. Uh, oh, good grief. Well, anyway, I'll tell everybody who it was. It was when I see you tomorrow. I can't think straight. I'm so messed up. But I didn't have the full anesthesia. I had the local, but it's got my mind a little bit messed up. So
It
anyway,
was pretty close to your brain.
yeah, it was. I guess it was. Hey, I see something strange on radar. What is that green stuff down in Tennessee?
They have actually gotten a little bit of rain down that way this afternoon. It hasn't been a lot, and a lot of that didn't reach the ground, but there was some in the area. It was almost up this way, but it just gave us some clouds, kept our temperature from being too warm.
Well, yeah, it hasn't been all that warm today, and it's kind of been the way we expected it. We're still doing some construction work in here in the studio, and oh my goodness, the ones that've seen it have just gone ape over. It's a nice little deal we've got going. I'm going to unveil it to you all here before long. Just hang in there. We're not quite finished. But I see folks on here with us. Dave, hey, our friend Dave is with us. Wouldn't be the same. We wouldn't have a broadcast if it wasn't for Dave being on here. Just wouldn't feel right.
Absolutely.
You know, he's our friend from up in West Virginia, and we're glad to see him. Hey, Dave. And then we have Jackie Mathis with us and Lisa Taylor from Logan County and Elise Brooks. She's saying hello, everyone. We do need rain badly. That's an understatement. And then we
Yes, we
have
do.
Andrea Cook is saying hi, Mark and David. And Dave says hi, Amanda Patty. Good friend Amanda. She says, what did she say? It was, way better this week than last week. Hi from Todd County. And yes, it is. It feels a lot better out there. Michael Banks 1230 says, hi guys, do you expect any severe weather in Johnson City, Tennessee, the 6th and 7th? Mark, what do you say?
The far outlooks that are just getting to that area say no.
Yeah, I'm going to
No,
tend to
no severe
agree.
weather. There could be some rain. There could be some showers over there, but not anything severe right now.
Right. And Eric Brake says fog brain after anesthesia is rough, and that's exactly what it is. Fog brain, I guess, or
Yeah.
brain fog. Is it brain fog or fog brain?
Either
Anyways,
one's better than frog brain.
it's kind of foggy anyway. Yeah, it's like I said, it wasn't so bad. It's just gotten this way in the last little bit, but he called, checked on me. Um, and I'm gonna get it all right here before long. So Doc, I'm sorry. I will get you some good advertising because you did an absolutely great job. Lisa Taylor says, I'm looking forward to cooler weather and fall colors. Boy, I am too, Marcus. Things just seem
Absolutely.
better, don't they? When
Yes,
they
indeed. Yep.
Phil Rowland says, hey, David, how are y'all? And we're doing fairly well, Phil. Thanks for asking. Our friend Mary Vervis is on here. She says, hi, David, Mark, Patty, Andromeda. And, all right, let me try this again, Patty. I'm sorry. It's brain. You know what I'm talking about. Patty Andromalius. Patty Andromalius. Okay, hopefully I didn't mask your name too bad. Tammy Tatum says, hey, Thunder Buddies and Jacuzzi, put up Halloween decoration. Ooh, you know what? We haven't decorated for Halloween.
No, we haven't.
You know, we had Emily in here a little while ago, our Mother Nature. Some of you may have met her at the fair. She's a part of our group and does a good job. But she showed me some paintings, Halloween paintings she had done, and we may have to feature that. And so, Emily, if you're watching this, give me a call. We'll talk about that a little bit more. Elise Brooks says, LOL, brain frog. She says, Mark is funny. Oh, me. Amanda Patty says, I'm waiting for the tobacco barns to start smoking. Oh, my goodness, yes. That is a sure sign that fall. The tobacco barns smoking, the smell of the tobacco smoke in the air, and the
Yep.
cobalt blue skies, the low humidity. Oh, man, can't beat it at all. Thank you, Patty. She says I got her name right that time. So Patty's watching us over on the Facebook feed over at David Powell Weather and Wisdom. I don't know if I've gotten it posted to my page yet. Have you taken care of that, Oliver? It's on. Okay. He says it's on my page too now, so that's good.
Good.
Thank you, Oliver. Dr. David Lambert. No, Dr. Lambert. Oh God, He's the oral surgeon I went to, and he is absolutely. I've got to give him a plug. He's the best I've ever been to. I have been to some, but he is the absolute best.
Dr. David is the regular dentist.
That's true, Dr. David Green. But
Yep.
Dr. Lambert, I mean, he is. I can't say enough things about it. I even tried to scare the patients away. I came out screaming, holding my jaw and everything. And of course, they just laughed at me, so I wasn't too effective. But
Andrea Cook, that sounds really good, but right now we can't have any campfires.
we got a burn ban, don't we?
Todd County, I know, does. I haven't heard about Christian or any of the others around, but I know that we're getting dry enough that you're probably going to see quite a few of them.
I wouldn't be surprised if that doesn't happen within the week, to tell you the truth. Unless we get some kind of rain or moisture in here, it is extremely dry out there, and that's what I told everybody we were worried about.
Yeah.
I intended to do a personal weather update today, but I swear I just have not had it in me. My brain frog, oh, good grief, she's done got me doing it now. She's got me doing it now. Who did that to me? Pat? No, who was it?
I did.
No, I know, but Lise Brooks brought the frog brain up here where I could read it, and that's what got on my. Anyway, Eric, I appreciate you, buddy. Let's see here. Tammy Tatum says, yes, we do. And Debbie Braswell Mitchell says, burn ban in Union County. Okay, so that's good to know. In fact, if any of you know what the burn bans are, let us know, and we'll announce it on here. Elise Brooks says she's pretty sure Logan has a burn ban. Lisa Taylor's laughing at me.
Amanda, no, they
ahead.
don't include the tobacco barns because most of the time when they say these burn bans are in effect, they are against open burning.
Open burning, that's correct. The tobacco barns is controlled, and there's it's a way that they smoke the tobacco to give it an added flavor. And I think what do they make? Chewing tobacco out of that or something? I don't even remember. Do you?
Sometimes.
Yeah. But anyway, Trish Horn says, hello, everyone. Hey, Trish. Shannon Hughes Sexton, she says there's a burn ban in Livingston County. So if you're watching from Logan, Livingston, Union, Todd County, we know that there's a burn ban there. So just be aware of it, and don't light no outside fires because it'll sure get out of your control in a hurry if you aren't careful.
Yeah, really quick.
Real quick. And I did that one year, a couple of years ago, and I thought the grass was green and everything. Didn't look like a big deal. And phew, boy, was I wrong. Anyway. Amanda Patty said thanks. She says she hadn't seen barns going and was wondering if the ban was why. But no, that has nothing to do with it. It actually has to do with
I think they're just now getting ready to start harvesting, aren't they?
Well, they're doing some cutting. They haven't done it yet. Let's see. Tammy Tame says U.S. Tobacco uses it and works, and she works there. So anyway, that's interesting though, and I can't remember why they do it. Again, it's my brain's not working right today, so I hope some of you will forgive me. And if I go singing stuff like Mary Had a Little Lamb, you'll know what's wrong with me. Let's see here. Okay, Mark, let's talk about the weather a little bit.
All right. Well, the temperatures have been nice.
Absolutely.
We can say that much about it.
Yes, they have.
We were nice and cloudy today. Our highs were in the low 80s most of the places.
Right.
Our overnight lows have been staying in the 60s, but that's going to pretty well be the same. It may get mid 80s tomorrow. Overnight lows again in the mid 60s or so, and then we hit the weekend. We do have a slight chance, like 20% chance of showers and thunder showers on Friday with another cold front.
Yep.
With another cold front coming through. Then after that cold front comes through, oh, here comes that cool air. We're looking at
the mother load. The mother load's coming.
Highs in the mid to mid upper 70s. Overnight lows, get this, folks, in the 40s.
Ooh. Doesn't that sound nice? Andrea Cook says, yes, Christian County is under a burn ban. So thank you for that information, Andrea. So, yeah. Christian County is also under a burn ban. So I think it's safe to assume probably most of the region is under a burn ban, but we'll see. Let's see here. Barns in Trigg County are already smoking tobacco. I saw them Sunday only on the way to church. So that was from, just me. I like it.
Yeah, it's about the time for them to start
Yeah.
lighten them up and you start to smoke them.
Yeah, I do know that a friend of mine over there, Bob Lawrence, was cutting. They were getting ready to cut tobacco, so I know that things are moving along pretty good. Bob, if you are watching, hey, say hey to you and call me if you need anything. But anyway, Amanda Patty says, "Woohoo!" Yeah, that's because the cold is coming. Colder anyway.
Yeah.
Lisa Taylor says, "Cold, come on," and we're all certainly ready for it. It's been I don't know. It hasn't been an overly hot summer, but when it has been hot, it's been really hot,
Yeah. Yeah.
So,
But not for super long stretches at a time. Normally,
no.
1 or 2 days, maybe 2 or 3 days at a time, we're way up in the 90s and have all that going, and then we cool off a little bit again.
Well, guys, I tried to tell you that when we were talking about this a week or two ago, that the rain chances were not looking great, even though the forecast was calling for, at one point, it had a 70% chance of rain last Friday, and I told y'all then I didn't buy into it, and of course that's the way it panned out. It didn't happen, and I wish it had. I'd give anything for my forecast sometime to be wrong, but I can't lie to you. If I see something that's it's not going to do, I'm going to tell you. Could I be wrong? Yeah, I could, but I don't usually make positive statements like that unless I'm pretty sure that I'm going to be correct in it. So I think that we're going to get out of this eventually, but it's going to take a little while. May take a tropical system, and those aren't looking too good either, are they, Mark?
No, they're not. If you want to go look at it,
I will try. Let's see here. If I'm not even going to say it. If my brain fog, okay, hold on. Uno momento, here we go. Maybe now I see I've got the tropical tidbits up. I think I'm going to take that and see if I get it up here. Let's try it. Oh, man, that part is working. Yoo-hoo, yeah.
There you go.
So let's see about the Atlantic hurricane, and here we are. Look at this. What a change.
There's a lot of highlighted areas, but none of those are over 30% for their chances of development.
We had that orange one a little day or two ago. I think that's where this yellow one is here, I think, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah. And its chance of development, it has to get up on the other side of the Yucatan Peninsula up in the
it's weakened.
Yeah.
Quite a bit, actually. And then you got two more out here, but I'm going to be honest with you.
Yeah. We're not worried about that one up off the east coast of the United States. If it forms, it's going to follow along the cold front it's part of and go on to the northeast. I don't think it's going to be a factor.
Let's see here. I do want to mention that Elise Brooks says she used to work at dispatch. People always called in barn fires. I get it. No way to know if it's tobacco or a real fire. And I know what you're saying there, Elise. I'm familiar with that too. Jan Colwell over on the Facebook page watching us says eec.ky.gov says what counties are under the burn ban. That's Energy and Environment Cabinet. Hey, we need to make a note of that. We need to look that up. I wonder if I can call that up here in a minute. I will. I'll do that. I'll see if I can call it up and get that to come up for us. So I'm going to go back over to. I'll tell you what. Let's look at the drought monitor. It's a little bit different, but it's old. So evidently the newest one has not come out yet. So. Let's go back over to radar.
August 27th is the newest one they've got out.
Oh, yeah. It is? Okay.
Yeah.
So it says date valid August 27th, map released August 29th. So, yeah, okay. So that's not going to help us a whole lot.
No, but you can tell that here in western Kentucky, we have edged into the beginnings of a drought.
Yeah.
Down in Tennessee, they've got even more. If you go and look, there should be one up there that there should have been a tab that said something about the 8 to 14 day hazards outlook.
Yes, I saw that, and I'll do that here in just a second. I want to see if I can call up that burn ban map. That was, oh my goodness, not
county burn bans.
Don't tell me you've already got it up.
See, Do they have a date on this? Current burn bans.
Mine says page not found. What have I done wrong here?
The one I'm looking at is from ky.gov, natural resources, county burn bans.
All right.
Burn bans generally prohibit the following: burning of forest, grass, crops, woodlands, marshes, or other similar areas, burning leaves or debris, campfires, bonfires, and warming fires, open pit cooking and charcoal grilling. Use of fireworks and welding may also be prohibited or regulated.
All right, and where did you find that? What was the location you found that at, so I can show this to the folks at home?
It's ky.gov,
Okay.
and it's under natural resources, forestry, slash natural resources slash forestry slash wildland fire management slash county burn bans. And this may be old because they don't have all those counties that were listed, I don't think.
Okay, just a second here. It doesn't say. Why do I have such trouble? I don't see natural resources. I don't see anything. I don't see jack. It's always got to be something that causes me a problem. Okay. So I'm going back. Everyone be patient. I will figure this out. I'm not going to let it get away from me.
Kentucky Energy and Environment Cabinet.
The only thing I found is Kentucky Department of Revenue. I sure don't want that one. All right, let's see here. Let's see.
Yeah.
The Kentucky.gov, but it should be ky.gov. Does it matter?
Well, let's see. It shows this as the beginning of the one I'm looking at is https://eec.ky.gov.
Well, that's what I was looking for. So www. Then what?
They don't have any www. It's just the https:// then it's eec.ky.gov.
Yeah, I'll just see if this will work right here.
Now, natural resources.
Okay.
Forestry.
Okay.
Wildland fire management. County burn bans. Like I said, I don't know how
So
old
they don't
that
have
is.
a map, do they? I don't see a map
No.
on there.
All they list is they list it by name. Ballard,
All right.
yeah, Ballard, Edmondson, Fulton, Harrison, Henderson, Henry, Livingston, Logan, Marshall, Morgan, Owen, Shelby, Todd, Trimble, Union, and Warren. So that has not been updated with the newest ones
Yeah,
in the
it doesn't
past couple
have.
days. Doesn't have Todd on there.
No. Do we know? Yeah, it is. Todd's on there. Shelby, Todd, Trimble, Union,
Oh,
Warren.
yeah, okay, I see it.
I don't see Christian on there. That's the thing. That's what
I
we're
don't see
missing.
Christian and I don't see Trigg.
Okay. Well, anyway, so let's go back to the hazards outlook. And this says that we're in danger of a rapid onset drought risk.
Drought.
So you want to explain that, Mark? Let me see if I can get that in a little closer. There we go.
That just means that the conditions are right and are beginning to set up for a drought. It hasn't quite onset yet, but when it does, it's not going to be, oh, well, if we don't get rain in this amount of time, it's going to be a drought. It's going to be just suddenly, okay, we're in a drought.
Yeah, absolutely. A lot of people think we already are, which I do too. Fleekable says, how's Ohio County for the upcoming week, Mark? And while you're doing that, I'm going to say, Sandy Christian says, hey, Thunder Buddies, just got on here. Did I miss anything? Not really, Sandy. We're still discussing the dry weather, and we're looking at the hazard that we're in danger of a rapid onset drought risk. And so that's what we're looking at. Chelsea Reese, our good friend Chelsea's on here with her son, Eli. Hi, Eli, buddy. I'm going to wave at you. I'm glad to see you. We want you to come see us here before long. We've got something really to show you, and it's going to be amazing. I can't wait to show it to you. Give you a little bit of time to finish it up because not only that, but I'm still suffering from some of you who were on earlier. You know that I had oral surgery today, and Dr. Lambert did a great job on me, but I'm going woo-woo. You know, I'm suffering from, all right, hold on. It's not frog brain, it's fog brain. There we go, I got it now. So Eli is saying hi to us, and Tammy Tatum says, Jacuzzi, say hi to Eli. I just did. Chris Meacham says, good Jacuzzi afternoon, David and Mark. And Jennifer Glover is waving at us. I will tell you all, let me go back over here to the radar before we get messed up too bad.
As far as Ohio County for the next week, it's going to be the same as the rest of us. Right now, we're not looking real good for any chance of rain. There is like a 20% chance on Friday and Friday night with a cold front coming through. But the good news is we're going to be looking at some nice cool temperatures starting about Saturday with highs in the mid to upper 70s and overnight lows in the 40s.
And you're going to hear the earth out there say, it's going to be so nice.
Now, we may warm back up into the 80s through the middle of next week, but we're not going to get super hot.
So I want to ask everyone that's on here, if you're whether you're watching on here or on Facebook, on the Weather and Wisdom channel or my personal page, just be sure to subscribe. If you're on Facebook, go over to YouTube, subscribe to us, then you go back to Facebook. But the subscriptions is very important to us. It helps us to, YouTube likes us because they'll start paying us a little more money for the ads they run us. You know, when you get on here and you go to looking it up, then all of a sudden they've got an ad right there at the beginning or right at the end or right in the middle of it. That's why, because they do send money according to the number of subscribers we have, and so that money goes to helping us to purchase equipment, to keep our software updated so that you guys can reap the benefits. So that's what it's all about. So if you can, go over there and subscribe. Won't cost you a thing. All they'll ask you for is your email address to verify that you're a real person. And of course, I know you all are real people anyway, but YouTube's not quite as trusting, I guess. I'm sure they've been burnt before. So anyway, I do want to tell you also that I appreciate you liking the stream that we're doing. I see Dave Sturgis on here. He has liked our stream, and I appreciate that, Dave. Hey, I hadn't seen you in a couple of days. You need to show up, buddy. I'm looking forward to seeing you. And while we're here, let's take a look at, I want to look at Lakeside Marina. That's Kentucky Lake right now. And it has a little bit fewer clouds than what we've got here in Christian County.
Well, the clouds are starting to deteriorate from that direction as that system moves a little bit on off.
But that is so nice looking. It's only 81 degrees there. That's Michael Vance's place over Lakeside Campground Marina. Man, you've got to go visit that place. It is a beautiful spot. You can fish. You can just enjoy nature. Go over there and watch the birds fly like we just saw one go by. But this camera was courtesy Solutions Technology, and we enjoy their work. They do several cameras around. But give Michael a call and see if he's got any openings over there so you can get in there and visit Lakeside Campground Marina right there on beautiful Kentucky Lake. In fact, let's do this. Let's go ahead and get our bills paid. Michael Vance Contracting Roofing, 270-707-ROOF. If you have any roofing issues, give Michael a call, and he'll be glad to talk to you and if he can't answer the question, he'll find somebody who can. So anyway, and he also owns Lakeside Campground Marina. There's his website there, and we definitely want to talk about, if I can find it here, where my other thing went. Here we go. Our good friend Katie Moyer at Kentucky Hemp Works, and they do have some stuff in our online store, and I'm going to show you guys in the next slide how to get to that online store. But Katie's got some great product. Love her to pieces. She's absolutely one of the best people I know. Very kind, and think the world of her. So I can't say enough nice things. In fact, she's got the big head because I'm talking too nice about her anyway. So just thought I'd let you know. Let's see here. My next thing is, let's see here. Hold on. Here we go. If you want to know how to get to our store, here we go. Visit our store. This little QR code you see on there, you can scan it with your phone. It'll take you to it automatically, or you can just type in the address there, dpww.shop, and that'll take you into the store. And this is a new look for it. Hopefully we'll get more stuff upgraded on it. It's going to be a lot better once we get it completely stocked. And we've got some exciting things coming. Hope to have some artwork coming from our good friend Emily. She's going to put some of her stuff on there. We just got to figure out how to do it. But she's certainly an artist. And we got some of the Kentucky Hemp Works stuff in there. We got a little bit of everything, you know. Even Scott Shoup's got some of his books in there that are just absolutely to kill for. Love to read them. And Scott's a good friend of mine. He hasn't been on with us lately. He's been tied up doing other things, but we're going to try to sneak him back in over here one of these days anyway. So just thought you guys would like to visit that store, and we finally had the address up so you can see it. And anyway. Anita Gibbs McLean over on the Facebook feed says, good afternoon. Sure wish we could get some rain soon. Hey, Mark, what is the chances of us getting any rain anytime soon? I mean, you got any real idea? I mean, you know, we can look at the forecast all day, but you and I, usually we can look at things and get a much better idea. What do you think?
I'm not really seeing too much of a chance. It's just too dry. The air is dry. We don't have the moisture feed up from the Gulf of Mexico that normally gets moisture up across us for the fronts to work with as they come through. Right. Is just not pumping the moisture up this way.
Yeah,
it's kind of getting cut off because of the big push down from the northwest to the cooler air and everything else. It's kind of kept the moisture from coming up this way. So we're going to have to wait for that to break. Or like you say, a tropical system. But right now, tropical systems aren't looking like they're doing that great either.
And I'm going to be honest with you. I'm not buying the big active tropical system season they were talking about.
No. Most of the ones I've been seeing, the Hurricane Center and a lot of the others who forecast that, have backed off of it and are now saying, well, it's going to be about an average season. And it's going to have to work hard to even do that.
I think it's going to be a below average season. But we'll see what happens. I still think, and I've got to get to work on my fall and early winter outlook because there's some things on there that would be very interesting. And we want to be sure and get that out to you. As soon as I get it all nailed down, I'll definitely let you know. We'll advertise it and tell you what's coming.
Part of what we've been telling, or what we found out in just the past few days is, remember we talked back in the spring about how strong the El Nino was. Mm-hmm. Well, it turns out the El Nino actually kind of came to an end about the end of June. And since then, we've been in kind of a neutral, they call it ENSO neutral, which means we're not in a La Nina, we're not in an El Nino, we're just kind of in between, we're about average. But the forecasters are looking at it and saying that by October, we will be in the beginnings of a week, or at least the starting stages, of a La Nina.
Mark, I'm having some requests for me to put that graphic back up to the online store, so I'm going to put it back up and we can continue to talk. But some of them wanted to get the QR code, and there it is. There's the QR code. I think you can scan that with your phone. That's the creation of our technician, Oliver. Oliver, is that what that QR code does? It takes them directly to the store. Okay, so he says, if you scan that QR code with your phone, it'll take you directly to the store, or if you want to, you can type in dpwww.shop, and that's the web address for it. It'll take you into the store as well. So either way will work. So I'm going to leave it up for just a little bit. Everybody let me know whenever excuse me, when you have the information, and I'll move on to other things. But I'm pretty proud of that graphic. Oliver did an excellent job. He's very creative. So, Mark, I was telling you, we've been very fortunate to have some very talented people with us, and they have really stepped up, right? Oh, I've lost Mark. Hold on. All right, folks. Hopefully you got that. I'm going to go ahead and bring Mark back up and see if I can bring his video back up. Hold on here. Are you there, Mark?
I'm right here.
Why did I lose you on audio? I heard you talking, but I didn't hear anything.
I don't know.
Anyway, I'm glad you're back up. Anyway, so I'm assuming that everybody got it. And again, if you want, I'll have it back up maybe before I go into the credit rolls or something. So I'm going to take a little tour around the area and look at some of the other cameras. Let's go to our good friends down at UT Martin and look at that. Whew, oh my goodness, that's kind of a nice shot.
There's the edge of that cloud cover.
So that's not too far off. That'll move on over. So we'll have a star-filled night, it looks like now. And,
most likely.
Yeah. So next cloud cover coming, I think, for Friday. Am I right about that? Okay.
Yep. Friday, and like I said, they're calling for about a 20% chance. It's going to be isolated to scattered showers, thunder showers around the area. We may get a little sprinkle out of it, we may not.
Yeah, it's only 80 degrees there in Martin. Let's see, where else we want to look at? Let's see some of this little rainy stuff down. I'd like to see some rain. Let's see what this one looks like. This is probably going to be cloud. Gibson County EOC. Yeah, not much, just some clouds more than anything. But you can see that clearing we saw up around UT Martin up that way. It's to the right. So anyway, let's get out of that. 79 degrees there. So where else do we want to go? Let's try down here where they're getting a little rain. And this is Hardin EMA in Savannah, Tennessee. Oh, that's a nice shot. I don't know if I've seen that one before.
Mm-hmm. That's a fairly new camera.
Yeah, that is a nice shot. Look at that. That is really pretty. I like the looks of it. It looks like a nice, peaceful evening. Traffic's moving very well. I'm not sure which interstate that is, but well, I know whenever I come out of this, I'll be able to tell. Well, maybe I won't. Oh, it looks like it was I-40 maybe they were looking at.
Probably so.
Yeah, so that's what it looked like. I want to look at this really pretty place right over here. See if, oh yeah, Irwin, Tennessee.
Isn't that pretty?
That's a fire tower there up on that mountain, and look at that view. Oh my goodness, it looks pleasant and cool there. Look at the clouds. And you can kind of see how the mountains are affecting the clouds. See how they kind of that striation in there? It looks nice, very nice. And this is a live view. Let's see. I don't see much traffic down there. Well, there's a little bit of traffic down there on the interstate. But anyway, thought that was 62 degrees. Oh, my goodness.
62 degrees, yeah.
That's up on that mountain.
Yeah.
Where else do I want to look? Let's look down here at, I don't know. You got any place you prefer?
Well, we can always go look at Mount Shasta.
Of course we can. Mount Shasta, our favorite place to visit, and it is right here. Man, isn't that nice? Don't you want to just take a vacation and go out there and enjoy it? Oh, it's 93 degrees. Oh my goodness, that can't be right. That's down there on the. Of course, that's down on the below the mountain, but man, that's pretty warm there. But
they're under the heat ridge. It's their turn to be under the heat ridge where we were under it for a while last week.
That's the Sonoran heat ridge. Oh, sorry, I don't mean to yawn y'all's ear, but I swear that coming off that surgery has kind of got me a little woo-woo. So I'm going to move back over towards what we got here? We got a little, I heard that warning go off a while ago. We got a little severe thunderstorm there near Pueblo, Colorado.
Pueblo, Colorado.
Yeah, thank you.
I've been there.
Been there, done that?
Uh-huh.
Okay.
Spent the night there on our way out west once.
I do have one other place I wanted to look at, and I believe they've done taken it down, Mark, in Iowa where that place was located.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's gone. So they've already disassembled that whole dock and everything. I guess the season.
They were there yesterday.
Yeah, it's gone now. Look at Nebraska, see what it looks like. It's got the Stanton EMA. Look at that long and winding road off out into the sunset. That's where you call, excuse me, ma'am. I'm going to move on out into the sunset. Linda McElrath is making Z marks like she's sleeping. We're putting her to sleep. Okay. All right, I'll quit. All right.
Yeah. I guess that's our clue. We're about to time to wind it up.
Yeah,
Dave.
we really are. We've been on here just talking more than anything else. But so one last look, and you can see we still got this area of disturbed weather here. It's nothing much, though. It doesn't look like it's going to be a big deal. Another area down here around Apalachicola. But again, not much. I'm going to maybe bring this up a little bit so everybody can see it. I'll put it into motion. We can see if we can see where the circulation is, and there's just not much. It's just there is all it is. So anyway,
Brandon, I don't know that I was saying anything about October. That's kind of far out for what I normally look at. Dave would be the one to talk about October.
Well, yeah, I mean, I can tell you that October is looking like, I'll be honest with you, I think we're going to go into a much cooler pattern, and I don't really see a huge amount of heat coming back. Doesn't mean it won't have a hot day or so here and there. I think it'll be a hard stretch to even see 90s anymore. And upper 80s, the further we go into the season, the less likely we're going to see that. So even if October turns out to be a little above normal, hey, normal is in the 70s, so that's still not going to be bad. So, anyway, I think overall October will be very pleasant. I'm hoping we get some rain or something in here because right now I don't know where it's going to come from. There's got to be something, but I don't see where it's going to come from. I really don't. So that's all I know to tell you about that right now. We'll keep an eye on it for you. So anyway, all right. Anything else, Mark? You got anything else you want to say before we close this out?
No, everyone enjoy the rest of your week. Hope and say your prayers that we do get a little bit of rain out of this as it comes through on Friday night. And other than that, look forward to those nice, cool temperatures on the weekend. And everyone be safe.
It might be tempting to start a little bonfire or something. If you're under the burn ban, don't do it. You can do it maybe after dark when it's a little more moisture. But even then, I'd be very, very careful. So avoid burn bans, but enjoy the nice, crisp fall weather that's coming. So anyway, take care of yourselves, and we'll see you next time, Thunder Buddies.